And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And starting this one, Corbin Burnes.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And here it comes. DJ LeMahieu at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next offering is down low.
2-0.
That one out to right, under it. Nabs it, and there's one down. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Judge avoids the first pitch for ball 1. The part about Burnes' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. Next pitch is downstairs. But you go back and look at Corbin Burnes in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. Wouldn't chase that time. The main adjustment that Corbin Burnes made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. One down, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike.
Full count.
A little bit low, and Judge takes the walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
One gone, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Soto. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Pulls that one foul. Kicks and fires. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And a 1-2 again. And another ball. Judge stands at first with one out. Struck him out swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Burnes, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round. back in 2016. Next offering is downstairs. That's down and in. Just off the outside edge. 3 balls and a strike.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
That clips the corner.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Got him looking. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Yanks lead 1. Orioles due up in the first, no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now at Oriole Park, getting the nod on the mound, Carlos Rodon. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. The line of the pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
1 and 2, count.
And he deals. Foul ball still, a 1 and 2 count. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When at 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third,
Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. Man at first, 1 away. Rodon ready. Here comes. That one misses. 1 and 2 to count.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Rodon fires.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1. Good eye right there.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And ball four, two aboard.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
First and second, 2 down. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. It's the slider in there for a strike. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back here in Baltimore, second inning set to go. And here is Anthony Rizzo. The right-hander back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. One now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in the dirt. Left-hand hitter waits. In the air, center field. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Good take by Torres. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. That misses the zone. Ball 3.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
One down, bases empty. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Alex Verdugo. In there at the knees for a strike. Left-hand batter waits. That to right. Santander pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
The shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
So up next, Anthony Volpe. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike 1. And another ball. Torres, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
The lefty fires. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Fouled off left side. No score here in the second. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Verdugo makes the play. 2 away now.
Batting in, the shortstop,
Jorge Mateo now. Bounce to the right side. Torres over to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now it's going to be Austin Wells. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Cain since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. And that one a little below the knees. And the count is 1-1. There's a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here comes Aaron Judge. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. To third. In there safely.
Couple of singles back to back. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Runners on the corners with one gone. Juan Soto down. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
LeMahieu at third. Judge over at first with one away. Into center. Mullins in pursuit. He's got it. 2 down. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Struck out looking at his first at-bat.
I know we're still early in the stages of this game, but this at-bat has the potential of being a difference maker. You've got to stay calm in the box.
Just
that's
missed.
outside. Ball.
Top of the third, no score. Big swing and a miss.
1-2 to count.
And that one cutting but missing down low. And there's the ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Anthony Rizzo waiting to hit for the Yankees. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And the 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. 2 outs. Bases are full.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up. Two outs.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Other 2 count, you got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And the Yankees leave them loaded, and we are still scoreless. And we're back at the play. Jordan Westburg.
The second baseman.
Rodon back to work. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Rodon keeping him close. That one pulled foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. That one hit the knees for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position. Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. Soto sizing this one up. Drops into the glove.
Now back. The right field. Anthony Santander.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. Went down on strikes his first time through.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And that one fouled off. Westburg, the lead runner at second. Henderson at first. One gone. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. Fouled off. He was late. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. missing low. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Brings it in, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Gleyber Torres. Burns back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 1 down.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Verdugo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Out to short, Mateo. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's going to be Anthony Volpe. He's 0 for 1. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, 22 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. In the air, right field. Santander racing after it. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Back now at Oriole Park, bottom of the fourth, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. As the lefty gets to work, there's a strike.
They'll try to bunt for a hit right there, and you can tell he's trying to get something, anything going offensively.
And now the lefty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Verdugo quickly throws it in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
He was all over that one. He put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. 0 for 1 so far. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
Mullins stands at second with no outs. On the ground to third, LeMahieu. Whips it across. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And now Austin Hayes. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Check on the runner, and he's back in on a dive. To the left side, but it is well fouled. The Orioles looking to strike first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one's upstairs, ball one. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. Jorge Mateo, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. He's safe.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And stepping in is the speedy Jordan Westburg. That one fouled hard the other way. Man on second, 2 down. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1. There's a strike. Pitch misses inside. And the count is 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Wouldn't chase that time. Gunnar Henderson next to bat for Baltimore. And a 3-2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Tracks it down for the out. And that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And the pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit, 1 for 2. And a good eye there.
That's the ball.
The Yankees down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. On the ground to the left, Mateo. Throws across the diamond, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. Ball one, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. That's outside. 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 down, nobody on. And that one cutting but missing down low. Juan Soto waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. The
Ball
right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there. Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges. Really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2 outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next offering way off the plate.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The pitch. Strike on the outside. And it's 3-2.
Got a full count.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's Stanton now. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
1-2.
And another ball. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Here comes the throw. And he's out.
Got him. Second out.
Down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
The wind of the pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And
Ball.
another ball.
2-1.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wells under this one. And there's one down.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller,
that's a
good
ball.
at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. One down, base is empty. Popped up first base side. Rizzo has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the
Now
heart of the
batting.
plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Santander.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Hey, ha!
Backdoored him with a breaking
Oh, and
ball.
one.
Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The pitch. That one fouled off.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Missed
One
with a
ball, 2
changeup.
strikes.
Now 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And the Orioles set down in order. Orioles held in check there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back.
Leading
And
off.
here's the first baseman,
The first
Anthony
baseman,
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
And here it comes. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hayes makes the grab on the run.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's Gleyber Torres. A strikeout and a walk. Gets the call. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Misses outside, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And up next for New York, Alex Verdugo. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And there's a strike. Two outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. That's
That's
off
the
the
ball.
mark, and it's 1-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste
that's
6 or
down.
7 pitches on one hitter.
Up the middle, Mateo gets it to first, and that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. The wide to kick the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Soto going after it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So digging in, Cedric Mullins. Outside low. Ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Tommy Kahnle, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Hamilton also getting ready. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And another ball. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
3-2. Swing, and he breaks his back. Slings to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Two outs, base is empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there at the knees. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. And that one pulled foul. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Strike one. Step off throw to first, and he's back in easily. Rodon sets and deals. That one the other way. It gets down, base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And here is Jorge Mateo. That one finds the
0 and
zone.
1.
That's strike one. Mountcastle at second. Hayes at first. 2 out of the inning. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounced out to short. Volpe. They get the force. That's the inning. Orioles strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
High in the air, out to right. Santander drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cologne getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball there. And the 0-2. That's a little bit low.
Ball.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 3.
DJ LeMahieu.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Yanks held in check. They're down 1-0. A new arm into the game, the righty, Tommy Kahnle.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game. Jordan Westburg digs in now.
Jordan Westburg.
And a pitch. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Kahnle, in his 9th season, he features a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Righty to the plate. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And the pitch.
To the right. Full count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and
Leading
leading
off,
batters on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Back to the top of the lineup, Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles.